to Kush News, the newscast of the African diaspora. I'm your anchor, Ochanda, daily bringing you the top stories from Africa and the Caribbean. Let's take a look at today's news on Friday, May 12th, 2023. We go to Sudan, where the warring parties have agreed on a protection of civilians. After a week of negotiations in Saudi Arabia, sides have agreed that the warring parties will discuss a cessation of hostilities. This week, the National Army for the Sudan Armed Forces and the Rapid Support Forces have agreed on a ceasefire by signing the Declaration of Commitment to Protect the Civilians of Sudan. This means that the warring parties have agreed that the interests of the well-being of the Sudanese people are the top priority, and affirm that the commitment is to ensure that civilians are protected at all times. This includes allowing safe passages for civilians to leave areas of active hostilities. The Sudanese Armed Forces and the Rapid Support Forces are committing to a prioritization of discussions to achieve a short-term ceasefire to facilitate the delivery of emergency humanitarian and food assistance. In the violence that broke out between the two parties on April 15th, 600 people so far have been killed and more than 5,000 people have been injured. More than 200,000 have fled their homes into neighboring countries such as Chad and Egypt. More than 19 million people, about 20% of Sudan, are currently affected by the conflict. The aid of humanitarian, medical, and food aid were the fourth and fifth airplanes to arrive of international communities to provide the Sudanese people with assistance worth $100 million. Those in Sudan, let us know your thoughts and let us know if, in fact, some type of this truce that was signed recently in Saudi Arabia will be a long-term effect. Let's go to Southern Africa, specifically Angola. The Angolan head of state, João Lourenço, on Friday announced and revealed the water treatment and distribution system in the locality called Kwesiko. It's about 12 kilometers east of the capital of Luanda. The project is estimated to be about 31.2 billion, with the capacity to produce 720 cubic meters of water per hour. This aims to boost the water supply system. The infrastructure includes reservoirs, pipelines, electromechanical equipment, and administrative areas. The water treatment system has also allowed 12,000 new household connections into urban areas, into the neighborhoods of Maxine, Kanambua, and Villa Maltide. Kwesiko water abstraction, treatment, and distribution system. This project started back in 2017 and ended April of this year. The newly revealed project system will increase the water supply capacity from 575 to 1,295 cubic meters per hour. The beneficiaries said that the numbers will rise from 55,000 to 395,000 of household connections. Those in Angola, let us know your excitement and let us know on if you will directly be affected by the new water treatment plant. And congratulations to you guys and your new and the head of state revealing the new water treatment system. Let's go to the Caribbean and end it there. The island nation of Antigua and Barbuda has not given up on its plans to drop the British monarch as its head of state. The government position on becoming a republic was communicated yesterday following the return of Prime Minister Gaston Browne's after he attended the coronation of England's King Charles III. The issue of becoming a republic was discussed at Cabinet on Wednesday, and a statement from the Cabinet stated that despite their participation, the head of government reiterated the determination to bring about a republican form of government rather than continue the constitutional monarchy that now exists. King Charles III of England is the head of state of Antigua and Barbuda and 14 independent states, which are referred to Commonwealth realms. Jamaica, St. Kitts, Nevis, Belize, St. Vincent, and the Grenadines have expressed their intention to drop the British monarch as head of state as well. Apart from dropping the monarch, Prime Minister Gaston Brown's administration is hoping its citizens would be wise enough sometime in the future to vote in favor of stripping the Privy Council, that's a London-based council, of its powers as Antigua and Barbuda's apex court in favor of the Caribbean Court of Justice, such as we saw this week with St. Lucia. Those in Antigua and Barbuda, let us know if you feel that in the current Gaston Brown's administration, if you foresee that you guys becoming a full republic. We end today's newscast with the African proverb of the day. It comes to us from no particular African nation and or ethnic group, and it reads, I don't have to compete with anyone for anything. Once again, I don't have to compete with anyone for anything. Pretty self-explanatory. As far as Kush News goes, we compete with ourselves. And even if we were competing with anybody, we would beat them. Once again, we would beat them. Because we're the best. But as far as for you guys, as far as for you, yeah, let's look at this camera. As far as for you, there's only one person, that's right, one person that is competing. And that's you, yourself. Nobody else, just you. So keep going. Let me know your interpretations of today's African proverb of the day, as well as your thoughts, questions, comments, and concerns on the top stories. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for today and any other time that we upload content. Also, feel free to follow us on Twitter. Tomorrow we'll be having our weekly weekend Twitter spaces. That's at Kush_News1. For Kush News on Kush Convos TV, I'm Ochanda. We'll see you soon.